very exciting times that we're experiencing right now. It's easy to fall into a habit to become a brainless zombie, use social media day in and day out without doing anything productive. I'm all for technology. It enhances our lives in every possible way, making it easier to share our thoughts and opinions, connect with people that we never thought would be possible. And it's truly a blessing to live in this era, and also a curse. A curse for those who cannot seem to monitor their usage of digital products and become addicted to a degree where they don't even know whether they live in reality or in a dream. And this state of affairs that we have found ourselves during these past couple of months gives even more space for those people to fall deeper into the rabbit hole of pleasure seeking. And it concerns not only technological habits that we have developed and become accustomed to. It also has a lot to do with other things that we indulge in order to feel good about ourselves in these rough times. Pleasure seeking is a consequence of a mental dead end. When you feel that there's nothing to live for, when you feel that there's nothing to fight for, when you feel trapped, that there's no way to get yourself out of this misery, a feeling of deep paralysis. Instead of running, instead of moving, you succumb to the attitude of numbing your negative emotions. Whenever you feel restless, whenever you feel that there's something that is missing in your life, you take to any measurement to escape that state, because most of us don't know how to handle that, how to deal with that. In societies, we are brought up to deal with external feedback, and we forget that this human experience that we are having right now has everything to do with the internal universe. So this escapism becomes admission of your defeat. Why the hell should I bother? Why the hell should I improve myself? Because there is no tomorrow. At least I will go down with a smile on my face. That's the opposite of how a winner acts. It's a very dangerous line, because admitting to yourself that you are defeated sends signals to your body and you become sedated. You embrace this mode of withering away, maybe buy junk food, eat yourself fat, watch a lot of TV shows, consume social media, and surf endlessly on internet, always living in your mind, forgetting how much attention this physical body of yours needs. I understand that many countries are under lockdown, and there are no smooth ways to engage in physical activities, let alone to learn something new, maybe a skill or two, and make yourself even more useful whenever this whole theater comes to an end. I made a video on how you will be sacrificing something in this life, whether it's your time or relationship or something else. So take this opportunity as a blessing in disguise that forces you into doing something new out of your own comfort zone, pushing you to postpone your social life, other activities, and make you focus on maybe that one thing that you have always dreamt about but never really dared to take on. This pleasure seeking can be very devastating to yourself, and it won't take a lot of time before you feel deteriorated completely. I could repeat the usual stuff, that you should cut down on your technology usage and your screen time and spend it on something useful during this quarantine. But ultimately it boils down to your willpower and what you are willing to sacrifice. If nothing else, you can come closer to yourself and examine your life thoroughly. Where you have been, where you are headed, what you would like your life to look like in 5 years, 10 years, maybe 15 years. Plan accordingly. This is a time for you to stop drifting along the stream and do everything like the average Joe. Now is the opportunity to start building on something that will last lifelong time. Pleasures of this world come with price. Whether you will pay it with your health, or your time, or your money, doesn't matter. But the tricky thing is that the more time you invest in building up something, postponing that point in time where you will get the pleasure, the greater the pleasure will be, the more rewarding it will feel for you. You can watch thousands of videos on how you should do to end your phone addiction, but the truth is nothing will happen unless you have some kind of emotional conviction to why you should do that. As I said before, it has everything to do with the feeling of hopelessness, that you have nothing good going on for you in your life. And that's why you indulge in pleasure seeking, hoping for that feeling to go away and stop bothering you. You don't care about pleasure, because at the end of the day, pleasure is not the objective. It's trying to escape the unease that we're shooting for. And to do that, you have to dig deeper. And you know what? The time is now.